Okay. Good evening. Today on What the Hell? Um, we realized that if I try to dual stream, one stream's gonna be absolute shit. So if you're looking for a better quality, go to the horizontal one. Anyway, we're gonna be saying true ghost stories until somebody gives me a suggestion of what to draw. So if you got a suggestion, please send it right away. Otherwise, I'm gonna be talking about what I saw in my kitchen the other day. This is an extremely true story. This is why I don't like to go into my kitchen at night. It was like probably like 3 a.m. Oops, nobody can see that. 3 a.m. Right, and I heard like some commotion in the kitchen. So like I came out to check. And I swear, it was weird kind of cloak thing going on here. Horrendously hooded figure. She was like, it was all black. Hello, how are you? I would like you to draw a plane. I don't care about the type of plane, just the plane. I got you. All right, I'm gonna finish up what I saw in my kitchen the other night, and then I got yourself a plane. Um, but yeah, it was this hooded, cloaked figure. I could have sworn she was making herself an omelet. Anyway, all right. This is a plane. I love planes. Thank you for that suggestion. I do appreciate planes. Okay. Let's go with kind of want you. Right at me. I saw this one time in real life, I swear to God. This is why I had to drop out of the Air Force. Got too real. Also, I think I was just watching shit about the Red Baron. No, I can't. Really get out of my system. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. I was just expressing how much I love planes as well. Uh, my grandfather joined the Salvadorian Air Force. That part is true. I'm not joking that El Salvador has an Air Force. This is like in the 60s? I don't know. My grandfather's old. But he like passed the like the written exams, but he couldn't pass the physical because he was a scrawny kid, I guess. I wish I would have gotten. I wish I had that body, but I would definitely fail the fitness test for the Air Force, but for completely different reasons. Um, but I do. Can I? I think I can. I got you. Man, this is such a messed up thing. Like, imagine you're up there. I think I can zoom in just a little bit more. You're up there at like how far they can go? Like at least like 2,000 feet at the highest or whatever. And you're just hoping to God some guy doesn't snipe you or like the aerial. Because apparently they were thin, so you could just shoot right through them, vulnerable to normal rifle fire. So that is not. I think I could draw a Mustang after this, actually, or the Mustang airplane, not the car. Even though I have the car, I can't really draw the car. Cars are so hard to draw. They're harder than faces. Could they raise landing gear? No, I think they already had. Is the landing gear there? Is that where they had it? I think so. Oops. Oh man, I'm gonna be so mad if I got the landing gear wrong. Because I do love airplanes. Like, imagine the first guy that they convinced to be in the Air Force. Like, and I think, yeah, they had like a reward, like an extra reward for it, or whatever. But it was like, all right, Sonny, your job is to go up, fly as fast as you can, and then you're gonna try to shoot down other people that are flying as fast as they can. So then the people on the ground can gain as much ground as possible. Is that understood? Yes. All right. Damn Germans. Sorry. I haven't forgotten about. I never forgot. Um. Anywho. Mm, don't you have a thingy? Did they have exhausts? Yeah, they did. Not improvising it. Okay. I feel like if I add any more, I'm gonna end up ruining it more. But try to add the propeller in motion as much as I could. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. We'll add. better, Maddie. What would be like canister shot of it exploding up there? Oh, I think my hand going in front of the camera just really fucked. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Shoop. I kind of ran out of space here though, so I think we're good on that. You can throw in another suggestion, and I'm down to try it out. But yeah, I see why. Yeah, if you're looking for a better version of this, just head over to the normal horizontal stream, and then you'll get a better resolution. But yeah, just suggest anything you want. We can move on to. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Add a Dragonite following the background. Okay, let me see if I can add a dragon. Could I add a dragon in the background real quick? All right. We're going. If you're that far. I gotta put him pretty far because of this other. There was something about like, oh yeah, dragons have like two arms, and then Dagons or some other shit have like the wings and no arms. It was like a whole thing, like the like dragons from Skyrim. Oh, so that's how you draw a dragon. You just draw a weirdly badly shaped a badly shaped bat. Oh my god, it looks so much better on the other one. Can I raise it up a bit? Probably just raise it up. Just a bit. I'm gonna just go on my normal phone, I think. Because my phone has so much better resolution for vertical streaming, but hello, thank you for tuning in. If you would like a better resolution, please go to the normal horizontal stream. Alright. I think now and if you're wondering what I'm drawing, somebody asked for an airplane, regardless of what kind, and then somebody else asked for a dragon to be chasing them. So now we gotta draw all of that in relative perspective for some. I have a suggestion after this. How about a little clown on a big tricycle? Why? But sure. Okay. So now that we are done with a dragon chasing a squadron of biplanes, let's go to a clown on a tricycle. And appreciate the likes, by the way. Thank you. Okay. So a clown on a tricycle. I think I'm good on this. Okay. Oh, I have have beer. I forgot. Sorry. Today is the first time I thought, oh my God, so much better. I thought this was Michelob Ultra, but it's not. Thank God. I've been resisting to drink that because I thought it was Michelob Ultra. I just want to see how creative you can get. No, we can. It's just that I don't like clowns, but sure. Okay, I think I need to start with the tricycle. Just to okay. You're like right here, you're here. First time drawing a tricycle. Huh. This fool has 4 fingers. Sure. I'm gonna have to make this dude cartoony as hell, because otherwise, anyway. Okay. Kind of got his paws in now. Hopefully the camera, am I still good? All right, we're still good. Kind of, I'll adjust this just a bit so that we can all see just what the hell. Okay. And then this fool would have like, go, go. Oh wait. This is a very technical detail, but this leg would technically be higher because he's pedaling, right? Oh, you know what? Oh, there you go. His shoe is just facing this way. There you go. Okay, that's what I would do. All right. I'm gonna just make his shoe kind of stick out of the pedal. There you go. All right, there we go. That makes some sense. Okay. Ah, I have Dixieland stuck in my head, so I might start humming some like da 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 da. Okay, in a minute, and that's I've been playing a Civil War game all day for some reason, and so that's why I will. And his other wheel would be like right here, right? Okay. Uh, oh shit. I'm sorry. I forgot about elbows. I'm gonna put like a little sign right here, just because I feel like this image in general is a little unsettling as it is. So I'm gonna just put a little label on him, just so that everybody understands that he's a clown, and not like something bad. So I'm gonna just write in. Oops. Uh, is that how you spell please? Yeah, right. Okay. If you're a return viewer, you will understand that I do not know how to spell. Um, okay, so your knees would be like right here, right? I want to give him some pinstripes. Okay. Your leg would be all weird. Man, this thing is awkward. Yeah, so his knees would be coming over the handlebars, right? Okay. Um, go. Let's get these handlebars. I'll put some texture. That way we all know it. His nose is red. Um, um, clown costume's a little bit stale. Oh, that's right. They put overalls on, right? Where would his pants be, man? This poor guy. All right, I'm gonna have to darken in some stuff so people can actually see it. All right. Gotta darken in the crotch. Darken in the crotch. Not gonna be drawing that today, no sir. Um. Oh, I gotta put a shadow for his double chin. This guy looks like an alien, right? Like, do not invite us to your. I'm thinking. Oh, sorry, I have it ready. I have one last suggestion before I go to sleep about a lava lamp. I know. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. I like lava lamp. Okay, I don't think that's stupid at all. I mean, compared to what I'm drawing right now, I think a lava lamp is a very acceptable change. I just need to make sure his arms are right. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so mad at myself later. Ooh, his arms are awkward. Sorry. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put like little gauntlets on him, and then that way I can get away with some perspective being off. I used to wear gauntlets when I was in marching band. I love gauntlets. I love wearing gauntlets. Okay, that's the clown on a tricycle asking for help. Let's move on to you said a lava lamp. I'm gonna do that right underneath him and just flip it around. Because nobody can tell that it's the same page. Okay, sorry. All right. Let's go with lava lamp, our last suggestion here for this guy. If anybody else wants to throw a suggestion in, please, by all means. I will try to be less demonic about it. If you do, yes. That line was shit. Oh, you're supposed to go like that. How did I? Oh shit. I should get a lava lamp. I've never had one. I think they do look like something I would like to drink. I think oh, should I put a plug? Like a wall outlet, but this Midnight Ran by a hamster? Probably just darkened that. Sorry, hold up. I'm trying to draw a hamster right now. I just feel like most of our infrastructure should be ran on hamster. If these little buggers want to just run on a wheel all day long, let's put them to work. I know you asked for a lava lamp, but I drew the lava lamp a little bit too quickly, and I just had to complicate my life for no reason. Nobody could even see the hamster. Anyway. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So if you have a, do you have a lava lamp? That's cool. God dang it, I want a lava lamp. Well, yeah, that's the lava lamp. I try to draw a hamster, but it looks more like a giant splot. All right, let's go on to the next one here. There's our demonic friend again. But yeah, if anybody else has another suggestion, but if you want to take off to sleep, sir, I completely understand. Sleep is very important. I wish I could have some. I'm gonna start doodling. Sorry, I'm sipping on Modelo Oro. Ah. 2 seconds. Thank you. You have a good night, man. Yeah. Watch a playlist called Hunt for the Great River Monster. I highly recommend it. I will be posting follow-ups on it. But yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian that draws and paints too much. So that's why we're here. um but you have a good night. Thank you for watching. Okay. We're gonna continue on with true crime stories, basically. So this I'm gonna draw real quick the guy that He's wanted. He is definitely wanted. This is pretty much an artist recreation of this guy that pretty much assaulted me. And I mean, we can call it B&E. We can also call it larceny and arsony, but this is a true encounter. I ran into this person. I need a burp. Can we get a knight riding a horse? You got it. We are gonna come back to this drawing for the midterm, but for now, we're gonna draw a knight riding a horse. Okay. Can I do a close up of a knight riding a horse, or do I have to draw the full horse? God damn it. Like I could do a far away silhouette, right? Like you could cheap it out, or let's see. Okay. Can I have zero reference picture. Give me 1 second. I just need to pull up a reference picture of a horse, otherwise this is gonna be bad. Okay. Yeah. So I was about to draw a dog. Okay. 1 second here. Come here. Here. All right. Let me just make sure now. This thing is right over here. Okay. Scoop this up right here. And that way people can see what the heck is going on. Okay, so I do not want to draw the horse's full body. So I am going to try to go for like a weird dynamic close-up. Alright, this fool's just going to have some nice droopy hair then, whatever. Here. The F, sorry. I told you, I would draw a dog. I'm going to instinctually draw a dog. That's why we have to get a reference picture up. I'm going to be like, oh yeah, the ears go right here, and it's going to be a dog. So. Here, where's your juice? You come up right there, then you come up right here. Okay. This fool. Here. I'm blocking in stuff right now and how I'm using a permanent marker. I'm not gonna do like the whole circle-y and like I need to like literally just find the image. However, that's what I wanted the ear to be. I'll just make that hair. Oh yeah, shit. That's why the other one looked weird. This mic. I forgot these fools had like a iron skirt. Oh no, it's cool. The other drawing's more like intermission drawing. And let's also realize, like, I didn't really know where I was going with that one either, but that's fine. I prefer the challenge of a knight on a horse than whatever the heck I was about to draw. So I appreciate the suggestion. I'm also just trying to remember my medieval knight. All up on this fool's back. Okay, I remember now. Mhm. Oh, I'm we are trying to draw a knight on a horse, and luckily for me, they used to put armor on horses, so that's gonna make me be able to use some of these lines and make sense of it. So I'm gonna try to make a little bit slimmer now because he's looking fat for some reason, but it's because he's profiled too much, I think, unfortunately. But I might have messed up the angle of his armor a bit, but that's okay. Um, Let me see. I probably, when in doubt, you just draw a flag or more armor. But let me just make sure I'm on the right track here. Yeah. The Mandalorian. Um, Ooh. Sorry. I gotta do a comic book. Comic book cheat. Oh man. Sometimes it feels like you're doing surgery. Like to be honest. Because like especially with Sharpies, like one bad line, it's just oh god. And it's already like tantamount at best? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. This can't arc. Well, sometimes there's like some type of large feline on the emblem of cannot forget the gauntlets. I don't think he can have armor on the arms because he's cavalry, and that would reduce mobility. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know what to do. These lines right here. Cape. You see, that's why they put capes on comic book heroes. So then, whatever random ass line came out at the start of the picture or whatever, you can just turn it into a cape. I was like so surprised at all the little tricks comic book drawers use to get their little message across. Like how do you draw Superman flying into a supernova, right? When was the last where are you gonna get a reference picture for that? Right? Okay. Let me see if I can fix this horse. Like we don't want to show all the horse because we're embarrassed. Okay. Um Um, do we play Elden Ring? Okay, sorry. I should be getting Elden Ring. Let's see. I'm trying to add some pathogen. I guess. All right. I'm trying to fix our horse here. Um, we're trying to do patterning. Okay, let's see here. This horse is looking at me the wrong way. It needs to be looking the other way. I messed that one up. Okay. So your face. Swear to God, I'm gonna draw a dog. Can I just draw a dog? Oh man. I can't really see your comments right away, by the way. Because I'm looking at a reference picture half the time here too. Um Can I should I just put the I don't know, I don't want to draw that. That's gonna be so much harder. I think can I don't know. I mean, what's harder? The horse's face or the horse's armor? Um I should probably change. Yeah, I need to change. Probably should. Okay. American quarter. Is that really what you're called? How much is it? American quarter horse? Or is it the Kentucky? No. I have a horse, but it's a Mustang. It's a car. It is a good horse. Which way are you facing, horse? Leave me alone. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna be talking to them. I talk to the drawing and myself. And horses are such strangely awkward. They're majestic, but they're awkward. It's so weird. Every time I'm trying to draw a horse, it always. That's why I kind of wanted to draw it, just to like just draw a horse under pressure. But it's such a weird. It's such a majestically awkward animal, and that's not even from me. That's like coming from there was like back in the Impressionist days, some poor fool just like made. Was it Degas? I forgot who it was, but they just like devoted like a short period of their life to understanding the form of a horse. Then yeah, it's insanity, dude, to try to draw that and paint that in motion. Like, nah, F that. You can see why I'm only focusing on upper body shots here. Um, but homie's gonna look like he's in the Backstreet Boys. So hey hey hey. Nice locks here. Oh, that's where I drew a horse. The stupid emblem for my Mustang. I was like, I was tripping. Anyway, I was like, when was the last time I drew a horse for my Forza car? I was like, I had to use the Forza elements or Forza 5, like the way to design emblems or whatever. I made one for my car in Forza. I was actually pretty proud of it. I should post a picture of it. Um, but okay. So you see, I told you, he's gonna look like an instinct, like he's an. this right? Sorry. I don't know who I'm asking. Did it? Really? I think it turned out a lot better than everybody expected, that's for sure. But thank you so much. I appreciate that so much right now. I'm like, dude, this is pretty hard. Thank you for the suggestion. That's actually a pretty tough one. That's two hard things to draw, a horse and a person, or especially armor. But really appreciate the challenge. Um, but yeah, if somebody can please save me from this, I do want to finish this and stop adding details. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way, guys. Thank you so. Have a good one, Mr. Toe or Toe Cheese. Ew, that's disgusting. Um, you're doing great. Thank you so much. Julio. Oh, Coolio. Thank you. Thank you. Dehydrated lungs. Dehydrated lungs. Thank you so much. That's a pretty cool name too. I do have an Instagram. However, we're gonna be setting that up. I think special just for this, so it's not quite ready yet. But yeah, please subscribe. I'm starting to do this more and more regularly now, though. And I'm gonna be setting up a Gumroad as well. So if somebody wants to purchase some of my paintings, you can do that. But for the time being, I do want to try to, I don't know, send this out somehow through mail. If you have a suggestion on how I can do that, that'd be great. But I want to make it free. Basically, whatever drawings that I make here, I do want to send them out to, whoever subscribed. So whatever random nonsense you see kind of going on. So this right here, I was actually practicing for a cartoon. I'm trying to start just trying to practice my cartoon figures and doing I know their names are kind of weird, but yeah, just kind of practicing my artwork here. This is a robot with an aquarium for its stomach. I don't know. I don't know why I do this. It was in my mind. It was in my mind's eye. And then I don't know what this guy is supposed to be, but yeah, I have a thing about stick figures. But yeah, so if you want to throw in a suggestion, we could continue on here. But that's kind of the whole plan with the challenge, to really I don't know, just have fun with it. And if somebody likes a drawing or they like it, I want to send it out to them pretty much free of charge. I don't feel that you should, if you connect with something stupid that I drew, I don't feel you should pay for it. You get me? Especially if it's something stupid that I drew. So if you want to throw in another suggestion or anybody, by all means. Otherwise, I am going to be heading back to this guy, which is a true story that I was talking about. Thank you. Thank you for, thank you for the, I took my time with the robot guy. That was just a kind of sitting down and just trying to draw a cartoon right, like clean lines, kind of thing. But thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna keep going on with the true story though that absolutely happened. Can I draw this? Sorry, I don't think I've ever. How do you? Sorry, how do you? Okay. Wait. We have the. Dang it. Oh wait! Dang it! Ah! It's facing the wrong way. Oh, I knew something was off about that. Oh, I was like, wait. No. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. I hate doing this. It's such a cop out, but I didn't know how to draw the hand. Oh well, I messed up the hand. Oh well. All right, this is a true story. True story, I swear to God. True story. Nah, you're good, man. It's cool. Uh, what you call it? I like doing these drawings because they're true stories. Um, but what was I doing? Oh yeah. I was just trying to draw a hand right now, then I messed up, and then man. But yeah, this is a I was out camping, and this guy, what the hell? Er, This guy rolled up on me. What are you holding? You know what? I would just draw the rest, see where this goes. Oh my god. I messed up one hand. You know what? Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay. Improv skills coming through. We've got improv skills. How do you do? Um. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then if you mess up my if I can't get this right, I'm gonna just darken it because I was supposed to do it this way, but instead I saw it this way, and I messed up. Um, so I'm gonna have to draw him a little bit differently now, and now the true story changes a little bit. You see how it works, right? But yeah, true story. I was camping, and I ran into this person. He had his hands in his pockets. All right, he wasn't holding anything. In fact, he had his hands in his pockets the entire time for some strange reason. But this is a true story, 100%. Um, and he looked a lot like this. Yeah, he was covered in fur. And he encroached on my campsite and demanded retribution. I don't I don't have retribution for you, sir, I said to the creature. And I asked him, I was like, what's your name? Or if a creature from the unknown. He came out of the bushes because I was out camping. And he crawled out of the bushes and he identified himself as Mel. Um, I was like, well, what do you want, Melvin? And he was like, well, I just want satisfaction. I was like, I don't have satisfaction for you, Melvin. And he said that I was on his campsite. I was like, I rented this campsite through the website. And he's like, oh no, I don't, you gotta pay me separately because this is my campsite. And I go, no, I think that's, no, I already paid like the forest ranger. And he's like, I am the forest ranger. And he's like, you're not the forest ranger. And he was hairy. He was hairy all over. Like, this guy would definitely cross some hygiene policies at any workplace. And so, um, and suspiciously enough, this is how he his hands in. Okay, not that I messed up drawing his hands earlier, but this is a true story. This man, Melvin. Okay, um, I think his it was Melvin, um, Pata Larga. How do you spell Larga? His name was Melvin Patalarga, and Melvin Patalarga was, I think he was trying to extort me. And I was like, well, what do you want? I don't have money for you, Melvin. I came camping. I didn't come to a casino. I don't have cash on me. And Melvin was like, well, I will. Uh, he expressed that if I gave him some of my kielbasa, he would he would look the other way and you know, and I would be able to sleep in peace. And I was like, what do you mean sleep in peace? What were you planning on doing to me, Melvin? And then it was a pretty messed up. I didn't go back to that campsite after that. I've never gone back there. Because I had to give him half of my kielbasa to make him go away. Um, and then he still came back later asking for more, and I was like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna give you more kielbasa." But yeah, I've ran into several cryptids in my life. A lot of people tell me to just stop going camping because it seems like I just have negative experiences every time I go. But I love going camping, you know, and I feel that these things should be investigated and documented so that other people, like imagine you show up to a campsite and then this fool Melvin Patalaga comes up and he starts extorting your family for all their kielbasa. How are you going to explain that on Monday when you go back to work? Nobody's going to believe you. They're going to look at you like you're an idiot. And this happened to me, and nobody believes that this happened to me when I was assaulted by Melvin Patalarga on January 7th, 1976. The true story. Um, that's what this channel is all about, just documenting the paranormal and all of my paranormal encounters, starting from January 1976. Um, yeah, today is brought to you by Modelo. And if you're looking for a better resolution, hop on over to the horizontal stream, and it doesn't look like it's starting to depixelize into the matrix. But, is he a goblin? I think he's a goblin. Yeah, maybe he was a goblin. Can I draw a goblin? I think we can draw a goblin. That was a suggestion, and we're counting that as a suggestion. I think we can draw a goblin. And we're going to add a true story to it, okay? There's a true story about an encounter that I had while I was camping in Oregon. This is a artist recreation of what attacked me. This fool's going to end up looking at like Yoda. Place your bets now. He's going to look like Yoda. Okay. Yoda's just a goblin, isn't he? Okay. All right. This is what attacked me up in the Pacific Northwest. The year was 1983. This is a true story. Oh, you know what? I'll put a little crown on him. A little crown. A cute little crown. Just a cute little crown. True story. I swear to God, this thing attacked me. Um, Goblins. Goblin kind. Is that racist? No, the goblins aren't real. Sorry. I was like, I like it when I start drawing something relatively decent off camera. That's the best feeling ever. I could have burped into the mic there, but I chose not to. If you guys want to hear the burps, it's okay. No, it's not. Well, I would hope so. But yeah, I was out camping and I had just finished setting up my tent when this dastardly little gentleman crept up on me. And our goblin. He had a little. Is the Goblin King? Is that Peer Gynt? Is that why that's in my head right now? Am I referencing some kind of opera from the late 1800s? But yeah, he had, and you know, he was wearing overalls. Because I don't want to draw any royal robes. Um, and then he had some chest hair. True story. I was attacked by this. Year was 1983 in Oregon. Damn. Oregon. How do you spell Oregon? That's close enough. That's not on me. That's on the public school system that I went to. They didn't teach me how to spell Oregon. I could have gone with Texas. Easier to spell, but I wanted the challenge, so I chose the state of Oregon because it's the hardest state to spell. I can spell Massachusetts. You want to see me spell Massachusetts? I can spell Massachusetts. Mass. Shoot. Shits. Okay. All right. You know what? I think that was a decent effort by everybody involved, and I thank you all for participating. Come back up here. I think it's Oregon. Really, there's a really ugly Goblin King in Lord of the Rings. I don't know any other Goblin Kings. Huh. I don't think I saw that. Are you talking about the video game, the Shadow of Mordor or War of Mordor? Yeah. But anyways, the backstory to this, because it's a completely true story, is he wanted to take my car out for a joyride, and I didn't let him, and he cursed me to be single for 20 years. That's why you should always appease the Goblin King. You get me? You never know when, you know, he might curse you. His other hand was behind his back. Just, that's canon. His other hand was always behind his back. So, give him a little booty. There you go. Oh, look at him. He's like posing. But yeah, I was attacked by this 1983 up in Oregon. He cursed me, bopped me on the head with his scepter. Massachusetts. That's not how you spell that either. The movie. Which what? I don't remember a Goblin King in Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. Are you talking about an orc? No, I don't remember any goblins in Lord of the Rings. Yes, exactly. Or you hide the other hand so you don't have to draw. What if I draw a hand and compensate? Like I'll compensate for that. Okay, look, this is undeniable proof that I can draw a hand. Okay, come on. Ah. Okay, so undeniable proof of me. And if anybody just tuned in and they're going, what is this horrific splotch? That's And I wish I could draw. What the heck? Okay, there. I kind of know. That was supposed to be the other side of that. Oh my goodness. This fool has a bunch of veins. Just kind of coming out here. Okay, it's a veiny hand. That's why it looks like that. Okay. Um, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. um, I think so, right? I was just trying to like, because I'm using the Sharpie, right? So I gotta like kind of guide it at first. I feel like if you were to draw a hand like the way they tell you you're supposed to, I guess. Or, well, the right. What I learned, this is from Jim Lee, is that you draw a pentagon in some weird ass way, and then that's your thumb, right? And then this is one finger, there's another finger, and then there's the other finger. And then you build off of that. So I mean if I wasn't using a Sharpie I could erase that, but just learning it like this has just revolutionized my approach towards it. Like if by learning this I can at least do this over here. This little cheap cop out right there. But yeah, at least it gave me the confidence to say, okay, I can draw someone holding something, which is like, dude, that was just impossible for me. When I first started drawing and painting, like officially 10 years ago, like at least that I would sit down, like I wasn't selling anything, but I would like sit down and like finish a painting, right? Like when I finally started that, it became, I feel like it stops being a hobby and it literally just starts becoming something you almost need to do. But I'm gonna mute myself for a few seconds. I'm still here. Alright, so I love drawing, but college kind of got in the way and I lost all my ideas of what to draw. What are you going to college for? Because that's interesting. That means you, I mean, something must have zapped your focus away. But yeah, I think your creativity though, your creative side is something you really need to it's almost like it's not come back to. It's almost like you should never leave it. It's like some people have prayer in their lives, or they have some kind of faith. I feel like if you're creative or if you're an artist, um, you need like you need to keep being creative. Otherwise, it just starts to mess with you. Um, but oh, shit. Oh, I had asked you if what you're going to college for. Um, oh, I get you. Yeah, that's a real thing. Um, it's like yeah, when I draw and I try to be funny or I try to start saying some stupid story, it does start to affect either like my focus on the drawing or the focus in the story. Oh yeah, I'm doing computer programming. Damn. That's a good one though. You can get pretty far with that one. Um, but yeah, usually you do only want to focus on that one thing and just give all your effort to it. I think I've noticed though is just this is painting and doing stand-up comedy. I've noticed that if I paint and I'm painting regularly and then I go do stand-up, um, I tend to have pretty good creative and well-formed sets. And when I did work as a respiratory therapist, um, I noticed that having this creative outlet, but I wasn't that creative when I was in school though, because I think being in school is its own monster on its own, um, and it's pretty much normal to have some things kind of go on the back burner. So I am a college teacher, or I used to teach respiratory therapy, and I saw a lot of students struggle because their whole lives just became about school. And so their personal lives you know, take a back seat. Um, Especially anything creative takes a back seat. And I would always tell my students, I would be like, well, though, if you have the time to play a video game at the very least. Probably one of the only teachers to suggest that because I always felt it was good for my students to understand the concept of hard work outside of the main quest, where you level up outside of what the textbook tells you or what the teacher tells you. You know, you get to the point where you are self-dependent. And that's what I would always tell my students is my dream for all of you is to get to the point where you don't need me anymore. Um, you don't need the instructor anymore. You're on your own. You get me? And so that to me was always like kind of the joy of teaching is to remind people that no, what makes you unique, whatever BS abnormality or uniqueness that you bring to the table, that's what you need to focus on. Uh, and strangely enough, like what people focus on my resume when they look at it, it's not the respiratory experience. It's that I have 12 years of stand-up comedy on there. And people that I mean that stands out because even if you're a bad comic, they're gonna give you an interview to at least laugh at you. Um, but it's good to focus on whatever made you unique or creative. However, and I think that was my point too, like don't beat yourself up though, because if you're at school Now you're in school. You get me? So you are kind of being creative. It's just that those juices are going towards your education. Um, right. Yeah, when I was in school, I would listen, I would read the like creepy pasta in the back of the class. I was always talking in the back of the class. Um, I wasn't really I took it seriously because it was respiratory therapy, and I figured if I don't pay attention, someone's gonna die. So I would study, like when I would, when I would be back home, I would study. I was one of those kids, but it wasn't, I think, towards the end of my college that I actually started getting into drawing and painting and all of that. Uh, but I remember whenever I was in class, I'm just a doodler. I would always just doodle in class. They weren't good, but I know that the sometimes the best thing though is to take your mind off of whatever you've been on, like focusing just and doing something completely different. So it's just like, let me see. I realized I had no idea. Stand-up comedy is such an interesting thing. It means you'll sure perform well in interview. Medium. Yeah, I used to get in trouble for doodling. Um, but it it did branch out into this, and I think some people enjoy. I think some people enjoy me doodling more than me doing respiratory therapy, to be honest with you. Um, and well, yeah, just keep doodling, dude. If that's all you can do right now, just keep doing it. Because I've ran into people who they'll say like, "Oh, I used to draw all the time," and or I used to paint all the time, and then they stop. And there's always this like air of sadness to them, or at least when they talk about that topic, almost like if they miss somebody. And to me, it would be so weird either alienating or ignoring that part of my brain for so long. Because I feel like even when I've been at my busiest, I will have to break out some kind of pad and draw something stupid. Um, and but anyways, if somebody is tuning in though, by all means, give a suggestion. I don't know what else to put on the stupid robot. I don't want to draw his body. Let me see it. You can't see it. All right. Um. Okay. I'm continuing on. Not good. Um, I like doing these late night streams though. I usually feel my most creative at night. I'm one of those people. I'm a night owl, and I also wake up early. Um, I'm the owner here. I do love this robot though. He kind of goofy, and I'm all for it. Thank you. I'm for sure not gonna wake up tomorrow. Dang it. Are you partying the night away or I mean, I welcome you to draw along with me. Get something out. But what time? Oh, what time is it for you? Because it's not too late for me, but I whew, I show you 1 a.m. That's actually usually when I start streaming on my end. Tonight I'm actually just trying to test out the webcam and doing like this dual stream. So if you do want to watch a better version of this for whatever reason later, there's I'm gonna have the horizontal version, but it's I feel some of my other streams, like from a few weeks ago, they actually do kind of play out more like a little podcast than anything because I'm just saying random shit. But not to toot my own horn, but some of them are actually pretty funny that I listen to again because I'm like, damn it, and I might need to do some of those jokes on stage. And see, I'm just up watching you draw. Thank you so much, bro. I might pop out and join the other stream. Oh, for sure. Um, yeah, because if you can, I might not be able to see all your comments. I think I do see your comments. I'm not sure. But it yeah, it's always nice to practice something on here and then like do a version of it on stage. But I've been trying to do one of these little cryptic stories, but it's so hard to sell. Like this, right? Okay. This is one of my personal favorites, but people don't like. How do I explain this on stage, right? It works here because if I start talking about this, it's like, oh, okay, like it's stupid, right? But anyways, the story is about me being attacked by the Mothman, and again, it's another one like where I'm camping, but that's the problem about doing when we with stand up. If you get a little bit too creative, you just lose the audience, and it's like now you have to start talking about rated X things. Um, and I like being goofy and silly because I can be PG, goofy and silly. Like I know how to be family friendly if I'm being 100%. silly and stupid and whatever. And I hate using the word silly, but to me, silly is its own form of comedy. I consider it my family friendly version of comedy. However, what I do on stage is most definitely not family friendly. So I don't have any real videos of me doing on stage. I should post this video. If you're interested, if I get enough people saying yes, I'll post a video of one of my recent shows. But I don't know, I just like every time I get down to edit it, I'm like, do I want to? Because I need to cut out like 30 minutes from other people doing stand up on it. Or I could like leave them in. However, we all getting canceled. And then, cause it's an open mic, and the thing about open mic comedy is that it's supposed to be pretty much what I'm doing here. It's just a sketch. Yeah, you can find a little short about it. But there's two shorts I think on my channel, but I'll post the full set. Because it is properly stupid. But and I live streamed. I was on stage live streaming it because I wanted to test how like it would do, and also I wanted to see the scene. Like I personally have never seen a comedian live stream themselves on stage before. Like that's almost like the other comics were a little bit like what the fuck is this guy doing? Kind of, like because it's not something you do, especially at an open mic where everything should be. And that was I think what I was gonna say right now is it is just a rough sketch. It's not supposed to be taken, and I think a lot of comics, especially the ones that try to get famous, end up getting in trouble because of something they said on a night or in a venue where it is a bit more of a free for all than a show. And so comedians have like a few levels of absurdity to say the least, right? So there's like the shit that they'll say only around other comics, the shit that they'll say around, people or in front of their audiences, and then, the shit that they won't say to anybody. And at an open mic, a comedian can very easily just touch into the part of themselves that they never talk about with anyone. And that's why comedy can be so dark. But if you go to an open mic, the comedy can be so dark so quickly. And like that night, like that's why I didn't want to post a full video. That night, man, my compatriots got pretty dark. Um, but I and I'm pretty sure my shit will still offend somebody, even though I whatever I post is gonna I consider it PG, but it's still technically offensive. Um, I Yeah, I feel like open mics though are something that you need to experience in person or live because it really is the raw, unedited form of a comedian. And it's not always funny. I think to me that's why I enjoy open mics a lot more than when I'm in a book show. Like if I'm booked for a show, I mean I enjoy myself there or whatever, but I'm focused on the job. I'm focused on doing right. I'm thinking about the audience, what they're responding to, the timing of the full on stage. That's just me personal things that I make note of. Um, it is like, and by timing I mean like should I speed up the way I talk? Like, is this audience responding to a faster rhythm of speech? Or something like at a comedy club? That's why I love doing comedy clubs. Is you can really take your time and build some tension. Versus if I'm at a bar, and this is the whole point of this stupid ass drawing too. Is I couldn't do this bit. This is me being attacked by the Mothman. Okay, like um, but I could not do this bit at a bar. At least not any bars that I know of right now. Is it's too silly and fancy, and if somebody's drinking beer and they're with their homies and there's a game on and you come up on stage being this fucking goofy, you might get some chuckles here and there, but at the end of the day, you're just gonna lose the audience because, especially at a bar where they might have the TV on and loud music blasting. So personally, I enjoy whenever I can like do a comedy club or the non bars, I guess, or a room, I guess, a room that has because some bars are actually pretty cool. They have a legit stage and an area where the audience can focus in. You can get away with bullshit like this. Um, but yeah, like this story would be about me going camping and being attacked by the Mothman, and just um, some of it's kind of planned, other most of it's kind of just improv. But yeah, I've been using my live streams to kind of just test run. I don't test run the setup. I'll test run a punchline, and you guys don't really know that I just tested out a punchline. Because I just it's I don't know, my style's fucking stupid. I don't have a style. They comedians say that I or my sorry the my colleagues um would call me a performance artist rather than a comedian. I'm like, sure then, bitch. But that's what so I like doing this though. This is what my joy is. Oh, thank you so much. Um oh Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way, Buck Troy. A lot of people getting canceled right now. It really sucks. Dark humor is really funny to be. Thank you. Um, yeah, one thing I was hoping for is like, and that's kind of why I don't post all of my stand up, is I figured, if somebody enjoys my art, they might not enjoy my stand up. And I feel that that's their right to. You get me? But if somebody enjoys my stand up, most likely they'll enjoy my art. Just because my art isn't dramatically that bad from my stand up. But so if you enjoy my stand up, you should enjoy my art. But in theory. However, I don't think it works in the other way around, because somebody might find my channel and they like this. They like the silly robot. They like the silly pictures and the silly stories. They might not like the story of my wife going missing. Okay, so we don't talk about that one here. You get me? Now, is that a true story? Maybe, maybe not. Come out and watch me do stand up, and you'll judge for yourself if that story is true or not. But it one thing I think has changed about my style is kind of focusing more on the story rather than the joke. So if I'm on stage and I'm like, case in point, this, I will much rather try to share or give a coherent story than a funny story about the Mothman. I mean, so something that the audience can at least walk away and remember, like, okay, X, Y, and B happened to, chaotic industries or whatever, um, versus making the whole thing a punchline altogether. Like, I like building up a story and then people just kind of laughing along the way. Um, which is like something you're supposed to do and not do at the same time, but like I said, I border on this like performance art kind of thing. So most of my material is story based. Um, but the change has been like make the setup funny, kind of, because when you're a story comic, the setup has to be interesting. Otherwise, you're just dead in the water. If you're the like typical comic, like if you're the typical comic where like, okay, I've got my little ex girlfriend here, right? And then she broke up with me, right? Um, so typical comic, you have, set up whatever that might be pertaining to the breakup, and then you go up to your punchline, which is like that you're a male stripper now. You get me? So So whatever, that's like typically how it's done. For me though, right? If I was setting up this joke, I would start up with, so I just started being a male stripper. And then my ex-girlfriend came to the strip club. And that way I've just conveyed to you that I'm going through a breakup. I wouldn't go up on stage and say, "Oh, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Oh, so I'm just going through a breakup right now." I wouldn't do that. Oh my God, I just felt like throwing up. So, right? I don't say even when I'm commenting on everything, I am still listening. Um, but yeah, like to me that's how I set up my jokes. I almost start off like you know how like it's like Star Wars like goes like episode 4, then episode 5, then episode 6. That's what I like to model my style after is let's just start in the middle of the story where it's most interesting and then build around it or just kind of pan the camera around if that makes sense. So to the audience, I'm trying to put an image in their head rather than sell them a joke. And to me, and that's one thing I noticed about a few days ago when I went up, and it was at a bar. Like I was doing my missing ex-wife story, okay, and so um, I noticed like there was this point, like there was this one guy. He was like just in his he's just older gentleman, right? And I see this face all the time. It's this look of is he being serious right now? You get me? And then it turns into like almost like worried, like, wait, is he really being serious right now? And then it's always like age group between like 40 to like 60 end up like this. 20-year-olds get it right away, but then it'll just kind of hopefully what we're looking for is just kind of like this kind of sense of relief once they realize that like but it will be like almost like 3 minutes in, which is dicey like in YouTube standards 3 minutes in is an eternity, right? But you'd all have like the 20-year-olds catch on, 20, 30-year-olds kind of catch on, but 40 and 60-year-olds end up in this kind of like, wait, is he be like I think he's being serious right now. Did he kill his wife? um it it's always interesting to see how you win somebody over because again, if the story is too ridiculous though, you're gonna just lose them and you're gonna get the eye rolls and all of that. But it's been nice just practicing, at least on here. It's nice practicing the like building up the story and all of that. But it's just there. I like this guy. He like had like a little hat on. He was like quiet all by himself, drinking his beer. Or I think he was with a friend. I don't know, but they're just like they're like, I don't think this guy's funny. I don't know why he's wearing a suit. And, and then it just gets more and more ridiculous. But I wish I was a male stripper though, just to if somebody was curious as to why I would man, that would be so cool. But fortunately. I can't imagine seriously thinking someone killed his ex and was telling it in a comedy club. Yeah, exactly. Um, but I think that's the moment where they'll like realize, oh, okay, this isn't true. But the joke was like I opened with, I'm tired of people calling my ex's family and calling the police after I get off stage. Like that's what I opened with. And I was very angry, like very, very angry. And I don't break character. I never say hello and I never try to break character. I always try to stay very committed to whatever the hell I'm doing. Um, which again I think is just unsettling to a lot of people. Um, no, why you guys are here actually. Um, would you like to know your fortune? We have some. I do tarot card readings, so if you would like to know your fortune real quick, let's just do a fortune tell. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, so top of the deck came up. Okay, Wednesday. All right. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen Wednesday. Okay. And then we're gonna shuffle again. Okay. And then we're gonna ask the cards. Okay, what is going to happen Wednesday? And huh. What the hell is this? Okay. We're gonna do a redraw. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, I know what this is. You got the demon. This is part of a demon. But look, here's his face. It's like Exodia. All right. So we're gonna shuffle again. So you got part of a demon. That's good though. As long as you don't get all 5 cards, the demon isn't gonna show up in your life. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So you got yourself a link. Whatever that means. So Wednesday you're gonna have a link. Okay, a link to what? Let's see. All right. Here is, oh, nice. You're gonna have to ride or die on Wednesday. All right. So, uh, I'm just letting you know. You better ride or die on Wednesday. So I don't think you got it. Doesn't count as demon because you have to get all of them. Like I'll show you. Only if you hit all 5. Like if it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Does it appear in your life? Let me see. I remember drawing this too. Man, a lot of people tuned in and then they got very confused. They're like, "What the hell is this fool drawing?" Because it's on 5 separate cards. Here, if you're curious to know what else is in this deck of tarot cards, I think that's it. Is it? Wait, let me see. So it goes there, and then there's the shoulder, and then there's the other shoulder, and then this is the torso. Yeah, this is the torso, and it goes underneath. You get me? Do you get me? Do you get me? No. But you have to get all 5 cards. You're good though. You're not gonna get the demon in your life. So you get if I'm doing a tarot card reading, right, and somebody hits all 5 cards, they deserve a demon in their life. If you think about it. But just so remember, so next Wednesday, you better link up with something and then ride or die. But yeah, and if anybody else is interested in having their fortune told, you know what? How about I tell my own fortune? Anybody want to know what's gonna happen to me? Let's tell my own fortune. All right. So up. This is my first card. You know what? We're gonna move on to the next card and see what else it means. Okay, so that was the first card. Here is the second card. That's not good. Okay, I swear to God, this is not intentional. I'm gonna do a shuffle. Okay, I don't wanna. All right. Let's do the next card here. Okay, next card. Poking a hole while whitewater rafting. So far, I am going to. This is a tub of oil, by the way. So oil up, pain, and then poking a hole while whitewater rafting. So if you look at the image here, though, it's me poking a hole while whitewater rafting. Now I know what you're asking. Why would somebody do this? Why wouldn't somebody do that? You go whitewater rafting, you rent out a tour. You wait until you're like 10 minutes downstream, so nobody can hear cries for. So right when you're downstream, you just pop a hole in the raft. Okay, what is the next card? Oh, it's a pond. All right. Oh, okay. We're gonna just stop. That was random. That's why, man. Stupid tarot cards. Um, Stupid. That's why I shuffled. I was like, I don't know what else is gonna come up. I'm just shuffle. I guess that's why tarot readers shuffle cards. But that's how it goes. Oh man, there's a spider. Sorry. Here's my deck. I'll do a. You guys can hear like all this nonsense ASMR. This is while we wait. I need to do something real quick. Okay. I did want to draw more tarot cards, but it gets a little weird, you know? Let me see if I can do another one. All right, I don't want to leave it either because I think I need to go use a bathroom. I swear to God, I only need to do number one. So let me test out a few things here. I'll put some background music for you all. Actually, you know what? I got a thing. Okay, good. And I will be right back in a few. So actually enjoy this. It's gonna be a go-kart video. And it's gonna be on a loop. Please enjoy. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. For whatever the heck that was, right? Yeah, that was a lot of fun to drift in peace without the risk of what is it, reckless driving charge. That was the best. Thank you. Um, yeah, it's a lot more fun than I thought it would. I mean, I've go karted once before that, but um, they're electric and it was indoors, and it's pretty like tiring in a way. It does put some stress on your body that I know, like, I mean, real race car drivers feel it for real, but yeah, you do feel it like when you take a turn a little bit too fast. Um, and just the adrenaline of it is pretty cool. But I have a driving sim. I actually have a previous live stream of I think of me being on my freaking driving sim because I was testing out like my PC doing the webcam and running a video game at the same time. And yep. But it's ooh. Oh, I was gonna do another tarot card. That's right. Uh, gotta have an idea for one. Just because I've been drawing monsters all day, I've got it. The orange on the camera looks so bad. Like very, very bad. I swear to God, just somebody I know personally. He's so misunderstood. And then, just because, no, it's not. It's not. You're wrong, actually, because this, what comes down here, is going to for sure define what I've been drawing this entire time. Okay, so we're going to draw the exact opposite of what I just drew. Okay, this is the exact opposite. In fact, a lot of people say that you can't even compare the two. But right, that understand now. This is the this is to remind you to not, not make comparisons in your sometimes it's just I don't know how to spell apple. Apples and oranges. And he was what, the 43rd president? This is the comparison card. You get me? And this is to remind us to not compare apples and oranges. Okay? That is that's actually a pretty good one. Even though I kind of ran out of four. You understand? Don't make comparisons. So let's say we're doing a little thing here, right? And then somebody gets um like let's say somebody, gets this card, right? This is their fortune that gasoline is going to go up 2.5%. What if that's their fortune? And they start thinking that, maybe their life would have been better if they hadn't done this tarot card reading. And that's when, like, it's apples and oranges. You can't compare your life before and after your tarot card reading. It's everybody knows that a tarot card reading is it's like fundamental. You get me? It's true. I mean, it's going to happen, right? It is going to happen. It comes out in a tarot card, all right? So, personal favorite of mine. Oh yeah, two 284, 85 for 4 hours for the best barbecue. Uh, but Donald Apple. He probably would. I was thinking of making it the Trump card, but I think I can make a better Trump. So I'm gonna save the Trump card for later. I want to make sure he loses first. To be honest with you, I don't want to inadvertently do that. But this is, I think, technically the worst card you could pull in the deck. It's and it is modeled after a real guy here. That is a very real. Yeah, he exists here. And then that's the lid to the engine, to my engine, because she looks better without it. My poor baby. I want to do a live stream where I'm driving, like in real life, but I'm scared of getting like some idiot ruining my life. I've got my ducks all lined up, man. All lined up. Is that good? Is that a good thing? Is it don't get your ducks lined up in a row or do get your ducks lined up in a row? Oh, this is what I couldn't do last time because I didn't have. Man, we finally get to finish this poor card. Sorry, we gotta. I didn't have yellow last time. Bloody drew. It looks so weird with that. I was drawing on Krita earlier. I don't know, something. Sounds like I feel less creative because you have all these options. Krita versus like on real life, like you better make that line work, man. Ooh, should I leave it like that? Kind of like if it's highlighted? Or does that just look like I didn't? Yeah, that just looks like it's not finished. Sorry. Okay. Doom. Dr. Doom. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze into the mic. Okay. All right. Somebody wanted Goku. I think somebody wanted Goku last time I was doing this, and yeah, I know. um, Goku. Images. Are you sure you don't want an AI generated version of Goku? Okay. Where am I? Dude. Okay. One second. I think hopefully he doesn't look AI generated. But if he does, that's not on me. That's not my fault. Okay. Right here. Sorry, I want to make sure that my camera's right. Okay. One here. Wow, that's a weird ass effing face. You're like pissed off for some reason. I mean, thank God, I guess, right? Fudge. Sorry, I know every time I put my hand through the camera, it does this. I'm gonna have to figure out how it don't do that. Yeah, it adjusts after a second. Um, I mean, I used to watch this all the time as a kid, but I remember people used to try to draw them all the time. And I saw this thing where like apparently like, anime characters are just cats. And then when I drew my cat, I was like, oh shoot, yeah, they're just cats. I mean, it must be so freaking hard. You have to draw this a million times, punching, getting punched. I mean, I don't draw anime. I don't really like follow it as much, but I do definitely applaud those artists. Um, when one of the things I studied when I first started painting was traditional Japanese and Chinese ink art, and anime is like the ultimate evolution of pretty much what 1,000 years of rendering, right? Rendering forms. Dang it. Because it is, you have to, it's like simple, but you gotta be on it. Like one line that's off, you drew somebody completely different. Like if I draw like one line off, this is Vegeta or fajita or whatever. Is that sacrilege? That joke, is that sacrilege? Let's see if I can adjust the picture. Huh. Drew put the head way too high up on the page. Oh well. um. Yeah. Ow. Sorry. God. And then I'll admit this now because I don't want to like lose subscribers later. So if you don't, I watched the dubbed anime. I'm sorry. So you're like, you know this now going in. It's hard for me to read. Okay, like in general, it's just hard. I don't have a doctor's note for it, but it's hard for me to read. Okay, it's just I don't know. I either can read or watch a show. You get me? That's either or. I'm sorry, I can't do both. If you don't though, Buck Choi, I did find out about an anime called Ghost Stories. If you know Ghost Stories, please comment down below. But that shit was ridiculously funny. Um, I haven't finished it yet, but it was well, I accidentally saw the last episode because I thought stupid Amazon Prime. Freaking. This is a non Super Saiyan Goku. Just before somebody hates on me, says this is not accurate Goku, and I say it is accurate Goku. Um, but yeah, so sorry if I was recommending an anime called Ghost Stories. Um, that was relatively funny. It's kind of like a plays like South Park in a way, like pretty decent about it. I swear, his eyes are a little bit too far apart, and I swear to God, that's a completely different character. Um, you know it to be true, Kakarot. Um, damn you, Kakarot. Who's Kakarot? Whoever suggested this, please ask who is Kakarot. Um, no, I don't know who Satoru is. Sorry. But we have. This fool. Just all the muscles in the world, right? Who drew this? Like, bro, what are you? I'm just saying. I'm gonna look into who drew this because it's a little sus. Little sus. I'm gonna look into the backstory of the people who died. I'm like I'm not saying I'm the straightest person around, but I'm just saying like I can sniff one from a mile away. Somebody here really was into muscles. Is that Goku? Sure. Hello, yo cake, yo yo cake vibes. How are you? This fine evening. We somebody suggested Goku, and then I don't know if they're still here or if I probably offended them by uh by making too many Dragon Ball Z jokes. But um, does this look like Goku? I am not sure. Please comment down below. um, I feel like I'm in detention right now, and they told me to do my homework, and instead I'm drawing Goku. That's what that's what this feels like. I don't mind. I wish if I could have drawn this back in the day, man, I would have had so many girlfriends. I would have had two. Um, did I mess up his side? I wish I could have had like two girlfriends at the same time. I had never managed it. I think I definitely tried, but it nah, that's not. I'm not one of those guys. I wish. Man, the more mean you are, the more rude and abusive you are, the more likely you are to find love. Um, I'm gonna have to do a thing. Yeah, I thought so. You fools. They blacked it out all too. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell, but like I'm gonna feel bad because I'm blacking shit out all the time. Like that's not what you guys did. Uh-huh. Fuck that. I'm gonna start blacking out 89% of my artwork from now on. Not fair. But again, I think that's what I was saying about Japanese and Chinese art too, that I just fell in love with is it black is a very unforgiving tone. And you have to be certain with every brushstroke, every BS thing you do, and the Chinese, Japanese artists are just freaking top tier with confidence in their brushstrokes or their line work. Um, I'm just trying to draw Goku right now because somebody asked me to. That's what we do here. We try to draw shit because somebody asked me to. But it does say tell me what to draw. I always think like should I put ask me what to draw? Politely ask, but I do take the command almost to a degree. Like look, let me tell you how committed I am to tell me what to draw here. Look. We're going through our tarot cards real quick, okay? These are past suggestions from people who told me what to draw. All right. This is one of my personal. Here, I don't know what this is. It was supposed to be a meme of some kind from like I don't know what the hell, but it's a gravestone of a frozen pizza. You get me? This oh yeah. Ouch. We somebody asked me to make a card about life and death, about choosing between life and death. That's what we do here. God dang it. I think I lost one of my fan fates. Somebody else, how committed we are. You know how many trolls come online and you know what it is. Yeah, this is why we had to draw this. Could you draw my profile picture? Are you open for we are open for suggestions. that's that's what this was trying to prove right now is that we're definitely open for suggestions. Here's another one that somebody wanted a ET. Um and I think I did my best on that one. But sorry, let me finish this Goku and then I think somebody asked for their profile picture. Is that Pepe the Frog? I am gonna need to go on your profile. Woo, that shit was sick. I'm freaking ruining the page behind this one. I got so lucky with this book on here. It was on sale. And like a bunch of pages and it's pretty good. Hey man, that's my first Goku ever. Dude, I feel like I'm in high school again. Um I'm so proud of myself. That's actually pretty good. I thought I was gonna be shit. Um Sorry, what Okay, so yo cake vibes. Let me check here. Imagine I accidentally block you. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cute. All right. I got you. Let's do I'm gonna write out your name. That way people know who Oh, I didn't ruin. Oh my god, this is great paper. I didn't obliterate. All right, I'm gonna plug it. This is if you happen to go to a Hobby Lobby's, um, it was on sale, but but yeah, it was on sale. I guess it was. Oh well, that makes sense. But it was on freaking. I got it for like $7. It was crazy, dude. You got two. I feel like I heisted the place, and then you realize, wait, this is just paper. Why would it be so expensive? You bunch of fast. Uh, so, um, okay, coming up is yo-yo cake. Oh, sorry. Yali cake vibes. That doesn't mean something wrong in like Switzerland, right? It doesn't mean like I'm not gonna. Okay. There you your name. People. How do you make it? A. Oh my god. Sorry if I write too fast and put my hand on the in front of the camera, it's just gonna. Oh my god, dude! It's like I committed bloody murder. All right. All right, I'll catch you, Miss Bok Choy. Appreciate you sticking around. Appreciate you listening to it. And please have a good night. Wake up tomorrow. That would be nice. I hope you don't ruin your life in some way because you're watching me stream. Uh, thank you for the luck as well. I hope. Thank you, thank you. I'll probably wrap it up too. I'm gonna draw Mr. or Miss Yoli Cake vibes here, and then you you have yourself a good night. All right. So it looks like is this a frog or a dinghy? Oops. I might have messed up where your head is, but we'll make it work. Um, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's a number two. That's pretty cute. You can probably see this better on the horizontal stream, but I'll adjust the camera in just a second. I just want to make sure that it. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, thank you for the. That is pretty cute though. I like the. Uh-oh. Some cheeks there, just because I made him a little bit too cheeky. Okay. Nice. Well, I appreciate you. I hope you do like it. That's a pretty cute. Um, I like that idea. We should make another one for the number 3. Um, or what would that look like? We give him friend. Right, like if we come down over here. Let's see. Hard to do. Right. How that? The number 3 is red. Oh, okay. Do I have to pick a number 3 now? Sort of. Do I really have to paint the road? Okay, hold on. I'll color in the number 3 because I do have a big red marker here. Um, why is the number 3 red? Is that a thing or is that I don't know what I'm doing. Are you secretly trying to steal my bank code by making me draw numbers? Um, I just had to ask that because that's that would be such a long con. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you see, I thought so. All right. I think this is a cute little 3 to kind of end this song because I'm pretty tired now. I will be doing this a lot more often, so you're always welcome back for sure. I got your name by the way, so by all means. And we're gonna conclude it on the cutest three I've ever seen or drawn or whatever. But yeah, appreciate you, Yoli Cakes. Appreciate all the likes. Have yourself a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But please come back, and then yeah, I'll check out your channel. I'll shoot you a subscribe back. If you subscribe to me though, I appreciate you though. Appreciate the suggestion.